on Mission Bay this morning and I'm looking for a few bay bass. So I'm gonna run a few different baits. I didn't bring too much. I brought 3 rods, basically 3 baits. I brought the A-rig, I brought a spinner bait, and I brought an underspin. All those baits have blades on them. Bay bass love flashy things. So hopefully we can get a few on these baits. I got a little something to do midday. So I have about 2 hours to fish. I'm gonna go do a little project and then hopefully I get to fish after that. We'll find out. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. Let's go fishing. Nice bite, working it through this grass. It's an underspin with the weed guard, 3/8 ounce with a Damiki armor shad. That's a nice fish. It's a good start here. Let's get him back in. Got it on the spinning setup. Abu Garcia Revo X20 spinning. This is a Vendetta. It's a 7-foot medium. So if you can see the tip, it's got a lot of backbone and just a little bit of tip there. It's kind of like a 70-30 bend. I've been looking for a nice spinning rod to throw the 3/8 ounce on, and this seems to be it. It loaded up nice. It was kind of a subtle tick, but I felt it go through the rod length. A-rig. Yeah. A-rig bass. Not a giant. Decent fish though. There's diving over here. Let's go check it out. Got some sheer water right there. Can you guys see that sheer water? It's probably fish. Let's check it out. There's so much fin bait in the water right now. I mean, there's little pockets of bait. There's bait balls everywhere. It's interesting what's going on here. There's a lot of birds working on these bait balls, but they're broken up. And you know, I'll cruise over to one that's, you can see one right there, right behind me. You can see the birds diving on it, and then I cruise up over there, but it seems like there's no fish on these bait balls yet. But I see another one over here. There you go right there. That's a little stretch of bait. You can see those birds working on top of it. We gotta find some fish though. Halibut. Another halibut on the A-rig. Pretty sweet. Got a halibut on the A-rig. Not legal, but it's a good sign. There you go, little halibut. Alabama rig. Cool looking fish though. Let's go ahead and get him back in. They say when you get one halibut, there's usually 2 halibut. So let's go ahead and try to get one. Don't mind me, just fishing here. Watch out, we got some breakers right here. Jeez. I'm gonna have to hold on. Oh my gosh, we might actually get wet. Holy mackerel. Dude, thanks, wakeboard boat. That guy's insane. He cut on the inside, which is fine. And then I saw him coming back, so I moved out of his way, and he basically like turned right in front of me just through those wakes. It's a big bay. I don't know, that's all I'm saying. It's a big bay. I'm the only boat here. Spinnerbait. Little one on the spinnerbait. Good to get one though. Little bit. Get him back in. Kind of getting slimy. More in the middle of the channel. I found some grass and about 8 feet of water. It's a little bit more stained here. I made those 2 casts. I got 2 bites and I got 1 fish. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with that. I'm gonna run the spinnerbait through that stuff a little bit more. Good bite. Warblade. I was fishing kind of shallow, no bites, cast out, let it sink to the bottom, started winding. Warblade fish. Whew, feisty. Get him back in, little guy. I was initially using the spinnerbait and the tide is kind of low. So the spinnerbait was riding, it was riding in a good zone, but it was lifting up a little bit more than I wanted. So I moved over to the 3/4 ounce Warblade, and the Warblade has the spinnerbait blade as a trailer. But since the Warblade's trailer is in the back and not in the front like a spinnerbait, it won't lift out of the water column. So this is gonna ride more on the weed line. Got that bite. Caught a few fish here and there, but now it's time to do that project I have to do. So I'm gonna go help my buddy out with a photo shoot. He rented out the boat for the morning. So we're gonna get the cameraman on the boat. We're gonna shoot some jet skis. If there's enough time when that's done, we'll do some fishing. All right, let's go ahead and help those guys out. That's a wrap on today. Caught a few fish, helped out a buddy. So let me go ahead and show you the gear I was using today. For the Alabama rig, I'm using an Abu Garcia Veritas. It's a 7.9 heavy. And for the reel, I'm using an Abu Garcia Inshore. That's spooled up with 40-pound braid and 20-pound leader line. The style A rig I was throwing, it has a 1/2 ounce head, 5 arm. This rig is a little different than the one I was using, but I like this one better. So this is 5 arms, 5 baits. These are all 1/4 ounce with Damiki armor shads as the swim baits. It's an Abu Garcia Vendetta. and this is a 7-foot medium. Abu Garcia Revo X20 spinning. It's spooled up a 20-pound braid and 10-pound leader line. And on this rod, I throw the 1/4 and 3/8 ounce underspin. And there's a weed guard underspin. I was able to get through that grass without getting hung up because of that weed guard, and I got it paired up with a Damiki armor shad. So the boat has been down for about 6 months. I had some big issues that I was trying to fix myself and finally had to take it in to get service. So the service guys, they did a minor tune-up. They did the big problem, which was the tilt trim motor was broken. I couldn't get that thing to go up or down. It was just shot, seals were bad, and the whole thing was done. I also got the hydraulic steering fixed. Had a major leak there. I rewired some of the boat. I redid the switches. I put a new bilge in. I put 2 new bait pumps in. So now those things are all working good. I also installed some LEDs around the boat. Some inside the console, some outside the console, in the battery hatch, the live well, auxiliary hatch, and in the bilge pump hatch. It looks really good, and I'm happy with how this turned out. And I also changed out the navigation lights. So there were some major issues with the boat. So I drove home from that session you guys saw me fishing, which was yesterday, and this is what I found out. The hub on the trailer is blown out. I blew it out on the way home and actually drove like this home. Thankfully, thank God, I did not lose the tire on the freeway or the boat would have spilled all over the place. So what I'm actually gonna do is replace the whole axle and the 2 hubs. So if you guys have any ideas about that, let me know. I'm probably gonna order that after the Christmas holiday, so the boat will be out of commission for a little bit longer. Back to the kayak. Thanks for all the support on the channel. I really appreciate all the comments, views, likes, and subscribes you guys are dropping on us. We're growing, and it's because of you guys. And thanks for all the support at warbaits.com. We have been super busy this year, and we'll be going into this new year packed with orders. Hopefully something in this video inspired you guys to go fishing. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below. I'll answer those. Get out there, go fishing, hook that giant.